Okay, so today we're going to be learning how to dual boot. I have on my computer dual boots between Windows 7 and Windows Vista. Like right here, this is Vista, and these are all my program files. I am running a 64-bit version of Windows Vista since I can support it, but you can pretty much choose 32 if that's all you can support. Vista, um, let's see, it requires around, I think 512, but I'm not. That's why we'll search it. But I know Windows 7 only supports um, um, I know Windows 7 supports only 512 megabits or more of RAM. Okay. Um, I have Vista, but you can just type anything. But the thing is, it's just pretty well. I am using a video capture device by um, um, I think it says here 1 gigabyte, but go to the actual thing. Probably takes at least 512, and but Windows 7 only takes 512. So, but I'm not sure whether or not Windows Vista takes more than that. But if it does, it's not really worth it. All right. So now down to the tutorial. I have Windows Vista right here, um, pre-activated, of course, because I got it off the internet. And then I also have Windows Server 08. I'm pretty sure you're going to have to get a different kind of thing for that, since it's not easy to set up. That'll pop up in a minute. And so the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to command prompt. You go up to your command prompt, but you're not going to have it there probably like I do. So you're going to go to your command prompt. It's under accessories, probably the second option. You're going to right click on it and go to run as administrator. You click on that, and then you're going to type in disk part. Once disk part is active, you're going to want to see what disks you have on it. Here's this thing, hardware and software. This would be your installation right here. Once I can get my mouse working, new installation and add features, probably that one. I have all of these, so if you need any of those. So, yeah. Alright, now we're in disk part under command prompt. I'm running this as administrator, so I have administrative preferences, so I can do whatever I want. I'm going to type in list disks. List disk, one, no S. And then this is going to name my disks. In this, I have 2 disks in, but let me refresh that and get my flash drive. So I'm going to enter a 512 megabit flash drive. Let's type in this disk again. And then, so I have a 488 megabyte hard drive. Not hard drive, but flash drive, and that's disk number 2. Disk number 0 um, is my flash drive. Ignore whether or not it says free and all of this stuff. This doesn't really matter. I'm waiting for autoplay to come up. So what you're going to want to do is, if you get Vista on a flash drive, you're going to want to make your flash drive able to be booted from. So select disk 2. List volume. Usually, for example, since mine is number volume 5, yours should be somewhere around that, and then it would be able to be um, um, selected. So select volume 5. Volume 5 is now selected. Now we're going to want to make sure you have your files on that flash drive um, backed up onto your computer just temporarily. Put it on your desktop or whatever, like just right around in this area. And then we're going to want to format fs equals FAT32. Now, after that, you're going to want to do a quick format, so just type in QUICK, which is quick, obviously. And then that's going to be a quick format. And this will be real quick. It'll go 0, and then stay on 0 for a while, and it's going to go right into... Oh. Okay, it's in use. Override. Yeah, I'm going to override it. Select disk. Just hope this doesn't come up. 2. Disk 2 is now selected. Select volume 5. Format fs equals FAT32. Quick override. And it's going to override anything that's going on with this disk, so I don't have to wait about it. Alright, so whatever. The thing was overridden. Not really, but just messed up. So now what you're going to want to do is select disk 2 and now type active. Well, select disk 2, select volume 5 active. Now it marked this partition as active. So now this thing is bootable. Now you're going to want to take your files, well, exit out of this first. Then now you're going to want to take your files and move them. I can't cut since I'm only a 500 and something thing. It's got all this stupid stuff on here. And then I'm going to want to take Vista and just copy and then paste over here. And then don't worry about this anymore, because it's not really even worth that, and I gotta deal with that now. And then you can just exit that out. Now we're going to go to our start menu and type in computer management. Yeah, it should be the top right here, computer management. This may take a second to load, but I have a lot of RAM, so make sure you have the correct system requirements as well. So go to your computer icon, right click, and go to properties. See, I have 4 gigabytes of installed memory RAM, but I only have 3.46 gigabytes usable. That's just fine. It's just a 32-bit thing, but you're completely okay with that. It won't affect you at all. And I also have a Core 2 Duo, which is a pretty good core Intel-wise, and because they use it in Macs and everything, which means it has to be expensive. Alright, so now back to our basics. You do not need to worry about your flash drive right now. What you're going to want to worry about is this, right here. OS, your C drive. That is your flash drive. See, in mine, I have all of these things, which E is some random thing that doesn't even really need to be there. And then over here, this is my Vista drive. I'd say make yours around 35 to 37, around that area, and it'll be pretty much fine. Now, over here, that's your flash drive. You don't need to be worrying about that, but you could have also made it active from here if you couldn't do it earlier. And that's pretty much okay. So what you're going to want to do here is you're going to come up to your OSC disk. Make sure you don't click on any of the others, such as, for example, my E drive or Z drive. You can also change the letter of this drive from here. This may take a second. If it says that it's not responding, just ignore it. It does that every once in a while. It's just some basics thing. We'll check how long this video is. Okay, I'm pretty good. I need to hurry up though. Alright, as I said, just make it around 35 gigabits, and you should be pretty good. And once you do that, then you're going to want to go to restart, enter your flash drive, and then you're going to want to go to your BIOS settings, or your boot menu from the very start of your computer. You're not going to want to wait until Windows 7 was. So the usual keys are either F2 or F12. They may vary between different things. For example, in my HP Mini that I used to have, it was an escape key, and that's how you did it for there. Or on our Inspirana, I mean not Inspirana because that's what this is, but on our Dimension it was an F6 key. But once you click that, then you're going to want to go to okay, now I just messed that up. You're going to want to go to that, and then you're going to want to choose the boot from your flash drive. It can either be it's usually an F or a G number, because like mine is example F. So once you use that, you're going to boot from that, and then you're going to save it to the partition you created. It's going to be a drive. So say, for example, since I named mine C, you're going to save it to drive C, and it's what it's going to install. And make sure you don't have less than around 35. And then once that you've already done that, then you can just save to there. And then when it comes up on the boot menu, you'll have a choice between two, Windows 7, and if that's what you're running, and then the other one. And I have all of these available, so thank you.